The Angry Stonecutter. In a small village nestled at the base of a majestic mountain, there lived a stonecutter named Haran. Day after day, he toiled under the scorching sun, chiseling rocks from the mountain. His hands were rough, his back ached, and his clothes were tattered. Haran often gazed at the towering mountain above him, feeling insignificant and bitter. One day, as Haran worked on a massive boulder, he grumbled aloud, "Why must I endure this hard life? I am nothing but a powerless stonecutter, while others enjoy wealth and comfort. If only I could be someone great and powerful." Little did Haran know, the Buddha was meditating nearby, under a shady tree. Hearing the stonecutter's lament, Buddha opened his eyes, his heart filled with compassion. As Haran continued to complain, a mysterious voice echoed in his mind, saying, "What is it that you wish for, Haran?" Startled but emboldened, Haran replied, "I wish to be a king, for a king has wealth, power, and comfort." The moment he spoke, Haran found himself adorned in regal robes, sitting on a grand throne. Servants bowed before him, and a crown rested heavy on his head. He felt powerful and exalted. For a while, Haran reveled in his new life. But one day, as he stood in his royal garden, the blazing sun beat down on him, making him sweat profusely. Frustrated, he looked up at the fiery orb and thought, "The sun is mightier than I am, for it rules the heavens and humbles even a king. I wish to be the sun." Once again, his wish was granted. Haran rose high into the sky, burning brightly and shining over the entire world. He felt invincible as he spread light and warmth. Haran's joy was short-lived. One day, as he shone with all his might, a dark cloud moved across the sky, blocking his rays. No matter how fiercely he burned, he could not pierce through the cloud. Furious, he thought, "This cloud is more powerful than I am. I wish to be a cloud." In an instant, Haran transformed into a massive, billowing cloud. He floated freely, pouring rain upon the land and quenching the thirst of rivers and fields. He felt proud of his power to shape the earth. However, Haran soon discovered that the wind was far stronger than he had imagined. The mighty gust pushed him across the sky, scattering his raindrops and tearing him apart. Enraged, he thought, "The wind is mightier than I am. I wish to be the wind." Becoming the wind, Haran howled through forests, bending trees and stirring waves in the ocean. He felt unstoppable. But as he rushed toward the mountain that loomed over the village, he realized no matter how hard he blew, the mountain stood firm, unshaken. Haran paused, his rage giving way to awe. "The mountain is the most powerful of all," he thought. "I wish to be the mountain." He became the mighty mountain, towering over the world with an unyielding presence. He felt invincible, until he heard the faint sound of a hammer striking stone. Looking down, Haran saw a humble stonecutter chiseling away at his surface, breaking off pieces with patience and determination. Despite his massive form, the mountain could not resist the stonecutter's steady effort. In that moment, Haran understood. The power he sought wasn't in changing his form or gaining riches and might. True strength lay in embracing his role and finding contentment in his work. He realized that even as a simple stonecutter, he possessed a quiet power, the ability to shape something greater than himself. Suddenly, Haran found himself back at his familiar work site, his chisel in hand. But something was different. The bitterness in his heart was gone, replaced by a calm sense of purpose. As Haran stood in quiet reflection, the Buddha appeared, his serene face glowing with compassion. "Haran," he said, "you have traveled far in your mind and seen that every role, no matter how great, has its limitations. True contentment is not found in seeking power or wealth, but in appreciating your unique path and the impact you can make." Haran bowed deeply to the Buddha, gratitude filling his heart. From that day forward, he worked with renewed spirit, no longer envying others, but finding joy in his craft. Moral of the story. The story of the angry stonecutter teaches us that chasing external power and status often leads to dissatisfaction. True strength and happiness come from embracing our own journey, recognizing the value in what we do, and cultivating gratitude for the present moment. Buddha's wisdom reminds us that the greatest transformation begins within, and peace is found not in becoming something else, but in being fully ourselves.